In recent years, conversations about vaginal wellness have taken center stage, with a growing number of products promising to promote cleanliness, balance, and health. Among these, Yoni Pearls have gained significant attention. Touted as natural remedies for everything from detoxification to fertility enhancement, Yoni Pearls are small, herb-filled sachets that are inserted into the vagina for hours or even days at a time. But what is the real story behind these products? Are they truly beneficial, or do they pose more risks than rewards? To understand the allure of Yoni Pearls, it's important first to acknowledge the broader cultural movement toward holistic health and natural remedies. Many women are seeking alternatives to conventional medicine, often driven by a desire for empowerment and a connection to ancient traditions. The word yoni itself, derived from Sanskrit, refers to the womb or vagina, and is revered in many spiritual traditions as a symbol of divine feminine energy. This reverence, combined with the modern wellness industry's marketing prowess, has helped Yoni Pearls become popular among those seeking to honor and care for their bodies in more natural ways. Proponents of Yoni Pearls claim a wide array of benefits. These include detoxifying the womb, balancing vaginal pH, regulating menstrual cycles, alleviating symptoms of yeast infections or bacterial vaginosis, and even enhancing sexual pleasure and fertility. The pearls are typically composed of blends of herbs like motherwort, angelica, ostol, and borneal, ingredients that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. The ritual goes like this. A woman inserts a pearl, usually wrapped in gauze or a teabag-like mesh, into her vagina, leaving it in place for up to 24 to 72 hours. During this period, she may experience discharge, which is often described as evidence of cleansing or purging toxins. This process is repeated with fresh pearls, sometimes over the course of several days. But what does medical science say about these practices? The truth is, the vagina is a self-cleaning organ. It produces secretions that help maintain a delicate balance of good bacteria and an acidic pH, both of which protect against infections. Disrupting this balance can have unintended consequences. When foreign objects, especially those containing potent herbs, are introduced into the vaginal canal and left for extended periods, they can cause irritation, allergic reactions, and even facilitate the growth of harmful bacteria. Gynecologists and health experts have repeatedly warned against the use of Yoni Pearls. The vaginal environment is carefully regulated, and introducing herbal substances can upset the microbiome, making the vagina more susceptible to infections like bacterial vaginosis or yeast overgrowth. The mesh material used to contain the herbs can create a breeding ground for bacteria, especially when left in for several days. In some cases, the use of Yoni Pearls has been linked to toxic shock syndrome, a rare but life-threatening condition. Moreover, the notion of detoxifying the womb or vagina is not grounded in scientific fact. The body has its own intricate systems for detoxification, primarily through the liver and kidneys. The idea that the vagina accumulates toxins that need to be purged is a myth, perpetuated by misinformation and marketing rather than medical evidence. Any discharge experienced after using Yoni Pearls is more likely a result of irritation or the body's attempt to expel the foreign object, not the expulsion of toxins. It's also worth noting that the marketing of Yoni Pearls often plays on insecurities and societal taboos about feminine hygiene. For generations, women have been taught to view their bodies as unclean or in need of constant management. This has fueled a multi-billion-dollar industry, with products offering to mask, cleanse, or fix what is, in reality, a perfectly functional and self-regulating part of the body. The rise of Yoni Pearls can be seen as the latest iteration of this trend, wrapped in the appealing language of natural wellness and empowerment. So, what should women do to support their vaginal health? The answer is, for the most part, less is more. The best way to care for the vagina is to leave it alone. Gentle washing of the external vulva with water is sufficient. Avoiding harsh soaps, douches, and scented products is crucial, as these can disrupt the natural pH and microbiome. Wearing breathable cotton underwear, practicing safe sex, and maintaining good general health through diet and exercise are all proven ways to support vaginal wellness. If you do experience symptoms like unusual discharge, odor, itching, or pain, it's important to see a healthcare provider. These can be signs of infection or other medical conditions that require professional diagnosis and treatment. Self-treating with products like Yoni Pearls can mask symptoms, delay proper care, and potentially make things worse. It's also essential to cultivate a healthy relationship with your body. This means challenging the notion that the vagina needs frequent intervention or purification. Trust that your body is wise and capable, and focus on practices that support its natural functions rather than undermine them. Of course, the desire for ritual and self-care is real and valid. Many women find comfort and empowerment in taking time to honor their bodies. If you are drawn to herbal remedies, consider incorporating them in ways that are safe and supported by evidence. Herbal teas, baths, and aromatherapy can provide relaxation and emotional support without introducing unnecessary risks. In the broader conversation about vaginal wellness, it's important to separate fact from fiction. The popularity of Yoni Pearls speaks to a deep desire for agency and connection, but it also highlights the need for accurate information and critical thinking. While traditional medicine offers valuable insights, not all practices are safe or beneficial when taken out of cultural and historical context. The wellness industry is rife with products that promise miraculous results, but it's up to each individual to make informed choices. Look for products and practices that are supported by credible research, and always consult a healthcare professional before trying something new, especially when it involves sensitive areas of the body. In summary, Yoni Pearls may seem appealing with their promises of detoxification and rejuvenation. However, scientific evidence does not support their use, and they may in fact do more harm than good. The vagina is a resilient, self-maintaining organ that requires little intervention. By embracing accurate information, rejecting harmful myths, and cultivating self-respect, women can make empowered decisions about their health and well-being. At the end of the day, true wellness is about listening to your body, honoring its wisdom, and seeking care that is grounded in both tradition and science. It's about moving beyond fear and shame and toward a relationship with yourself that is rooted in trust and respect. The truth about Yoni Pearls and vaginal wellness in general is that less is often more. Your body knows what it's doing. Trust it, care for it gently, and seek wisdom from sources that prioritize your health over hype. As the conversation around women's health continues to evolve, remember that you have the right to question, to learn, and to choose what feels right for you. Let go of the pressure to conform to every trend, and instead, focus on practices that nurture your body, mind, and spirit. That is the real path to wellness, one that is informed, intentional, and truly empowering.